Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. In this video, we are going to be talking about the novel coronavirus, specifically the effects it can have on our farmers. But please stay tuned because I have a very important announcement to make that I know the farmers will be happy to hear. The first bullet point is public gatherings. As we all know, at our supermarkets and our markets, you will find a lot of people feature these places to buy foods and so on, especially in the markets where people go to buy their produce, fruits and vegetables. Now, with this coronavirus, it means that the consistency that you normally see with people going to these markets and supermarkets, it will basically kind of cut down. But what does this mean for the farmers? Of course, it will mean that their produce will either move in bulk or not move at all. So what do I mean by that? You know, on a daily basis, you go to even Coronation Market in Kingston, and then it's any market within the different parishes, and you will see people moving along on a daily basis, buying fruits and vegetables and so on. You will see farmers bringing in their produce from the farm and so on. But because of the coronavirus, you might find that you will not find as many people going to markets to buy produce. You will more find them going out on specific times which we don't know, right? Of course, some people might know the trends of the farmers to say, well, okay, then I know that farmers go to the market every Thursday or every Tuesday and bring the fresh produce. So I'm going to go on this day so that I can get the best produce possible. But apart from that, you really do not know when the people will come out, because of course the coronavirus is there in their minds, and they are wondering then, how can I reduce my time in the public space? So farmers on a whole will get a beating, because while they understand that, okay, I always go to the market every Thursday or every Tuesday and bring my produce, they can no longer be certain that their produce will be sold, or whosoever they're selling to, they cannot be certain that they will buy the produce from them, because what these sellers in the markets are facing, they are facing reduced traffic basically because of the coronavirus. So that is what I really mean by public gatherings and supermarkets. Now, we have covered 2 points there. Number 3, hotel closures. If countries close their borders in terms of locking off all forms of traveling, then you'll find that the hotels will see a decline in the amount of tourists they get. So what this means, this would simply mean that the hotels will not need as much fruits and vegetables as they needed under normal circumstances. So that is where the domino effect kind of comes into play. Countries closing their borders, restricting all traveling, hotels not having anybody to cater to, and the farmers not having the hotel market, because the hotel cannot buy produce and have it there and having it spoil on them. So all the farmers who have been supplying the hotel market, they would basically see a decline in the amount of produce they will be able to send to the hotels. This would not be good for the farmers, especially those farmers whose sole market is the hotel industry. It is really a very uncomfortable situation for the farmers. So moving on, closure of farm stores. So the plants will continue to grow, pests will continue to grow, and you will need to continue to have proper plant health care. Now, how can you have proper plant health care, proper crop care? Some farmers, they use insecticides. Where do they get the insecticides and the fungicides and the nematicides and the all kind of sides that is out there? They get them at the farm store. So, with the effect of the novel coronavirus, it can mean that farm stores might have to shut their doors. I am not saying that it is going to happen, but we have to think like that. What will happen? You cannot leave your plants there to suffer. So what I am imploring you to do is just have enough, because we know that when you buy a bottle of certain pesticide, it can last for a few cycles, yes. But see if you can get a few and put down. As a farmer, you cannot only think of your own health, as in, okay, I'm going to stock up on food to eat and so on. Remember, you have the responsibilities of feeding other people as well. So you have to ensure that you take your plants or whatever crops you are growing interest at heart. Stock up on your insecticide, your fungicides as well, and ensure that if your crop should come down with any disease or any kind of insect infestation, ensure that you have something to get rid of them so that you can allow your crop to continue its growth and development in a healthy way. Now, that is only insect, pest and disease. Let us talk about crop nutrition. That, people, is a key part, because the crop depends on nutrients to keep its system going and to keep its immune system strong. Now, if your crop has a proper nutrition regime, you strengthen its immune system, and that can also fight off certain disease. So what I'm here to tell you today, and remember earlier I told you that I have a very important announcement. In Jamaica, I am talking specifically with Jamaica now. In Jamaica, there's a company that is called Fersan, but they are officially called Newport Fersan Jamaica Limited. And this company has been providing fertilizer for the farmers in Jamaica. Now remember, fertilizer is key. So what I'm telling you now is not only stock up on your pesticides, but also stock up on your fertilizer as well. At least look on the crops that you have growing or what you are planning to grow, and calculate how many fertilizers you will need and the types of fertilizers that you will need to basically support plant growth and development for that specific crop, or if you are doing more than one crop. So my friend, Fersan has announced something very important that I'm going to share with you. I was basically going through on Facebook and I saw this letter, and I am going to read it to you. So it is saying, dear valued customer, we would like to take the opportunity to update you on our operations at Newport Fersan Jamaica Limited. Newport Fersan Jamaica currently has strong inventories and the capacity to distribute at least 3 months of stock to our customers. Right there is the key. Now, don't panic, farmers. Newport Fersan is saying that they have at least 3 months worth of supplies in the event of any kind of severe lockdown or anything like that. We will use this week to stock as much as we can to our farm stores so that our farmers will continue to have steady supply of fertilizer and other agriculture inputs. Right? So this means that the regular farm stores that Newport Fersan supplies, they will basically move about and help to stock these farm stores to feed the farmers within the areas, the different areas. Now, as you can see, this is most important and most reassuring for farmers. And to know that Newport Fersan has at least 3 months of fertilizer in the event of any severity, this is good. This is good news. So while we are confined in our movements and our actions, our plants can be there, growing healthily and all that good stuff. So my friends, these have been the 4 bullet points that I wanted to talk about. But rest assured, we are praying that everything will be regularized and we can go about our normal business. But just keep these points that I've made in mind. And as I said, just stock up a little on your pesticides and your fertilizers and so on, because the plants are not affected by COVID, and the plants are what some of us depend on, to earn money. So let us not be selfish. Let us think about our plants. Let us think about the food that we are growing locally and how we can keep them in a state of optimal production in the midst of this coronavirus pandemic. This is C-AgriTech saying stay safe, remember the crops, and I'll see you again in another video. Hello, now that you're at the end, if this video was beneficial to you, please consider subscribing. To subscribe to my channel, please click the red subscribe button and then click the bell icon beside it so that you will be notified whenever I publish a new video. Thank you.